Hello, everyone, here playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to the 36X Spring Creek map. Since last episode, finished up the oat harvest here we had, and skip time here. We're now into August 1st, gentlemen, and our wheat is finally ready to harvest. I thought the wheat was going to be ready to harvest first, but apparently the wheat had other plans. The oats were actually ready first, and also I think we have one other field ready as well. Let me check this here a minute. I know I was looking here when I quit their last episode. Again, both wheat fields are ready, 385, 387. And was it 390? I think 390s actually, which is, that was, yeah, sorghum. So I think our sorghum is actually ready to harvest here as well. I was not expecting that one. Everyone's like, okay, well, whatever. We got 3 fields we can work on harvesting. And then once we're done with these 3 fields, Evan, that just leaves the, oh, actually, you know what? That's right. There, I forgot about 384. We got 384 down there yet as well. So soybeans, corn, and sunflowers yet. That'll probably be a couple more months yet before those are ready. But anyway, we're going to start on the wheat harvest here this episode. I've got combine up on, what field is this? I'm on 385 at the moment. So you know what? Let's get the combine down on 387 going here. I'm just going to throw a course that work on this one, Evan. And we'll go run the other field ourselves here. Probably should have set this up here before I started recording. Hopefully this field doesn't take long to generate. As soon as it recognizes it. There we go. One headland. Yep, no bypass. Let's generate that course. Hopefully this, oh, well, okay. You will not generate, Tom. Really? You don't say. Wonder why. Definitely something I've had a lot of problems with here on this map, Evan, and I don't know if it's the size of the map or some of the really odd-shaped fields that have really caused problems here, but definitely a problem I've experienced a lot of here on here is the cannot generate course for some reason. Let's just move to a different spot, see if it'll generate from somewhere else over here. Okay, let's try it over here a minute. Anything else we can change? I don't think so, really. I got no bypass on. We got one headland. Oh, cross your fingers. Maybe it'll actually generate this time here. It's taking a little bit longer. It's not just telling me I can't. There we go. Okay. I don't know why changing this position made a difference, but apparently it did. Yeah, looks like a decent enough course. Again, it'd be nice if I could run 2 headlands here, Evan, and oh, this might be another one of those fields, Evan. Once we're done with harvest, maybe we should just like plow this area in the middle in here. It looks like, oh yeah, real life, Evan, you can tell, looks like there's some sort of buildings in this particular area. Actually looks like maybe a house and a barn. It's kind of what it looks like, Evan. Obviously here on the map, that doesn't exist. Yeah, again, that's kind of too bad for the sake of the detail on the map, Evan. It'd be nice if it would kind of actually exist so you have a little more detail, but alas, again, you know, 36 exact map wolves, Evan, so. Now, thought I had a grain cart over here. Ah, there he is. He's hiding behind the truck. Speaking of which, by the way, Evan, I was thinking about maybe this episode looking into our mother bin options here. That was one of the things that was suggested for trying on this map here, and this map seems like it'd be a large enough map to maybe try out some mother bins, everyone. Again, at least for myself, I am not particularly familiar with mother bins. As far as I understand it, it's more of an Australian thing. Got to go down under for those, from my understanding. Let's set this up here a minute. We need 387. There we go. For those of you maybe intimidated by setting up like a play course like this, Owen, I really don't think you have any excuse anymore. What you just seen with what I did there, you literally have to select your field. Sometimes you don't even have to do that, Evan. And click the green start button there. And that's all you have to do, Evan. Like, for those of you that think, in the past, course play used to be a little more intimidating. A little bit more of a steeper learning curve. You had to, like, record some courses and set some stuff up. Now, when you just pick your field, make sure the combine's on the field, and hit go. It's literally that simple, Evan. So, and then just have something course play can unload into nearby. You're good to go. Anyway, speaking of unloading into nearby, going back to the mother bins there again, Evan. For those of you maybe not familiar with what a mother bin is, it's essentially a really, really large grain cart. However, that grain cart cannot also be called a chaser bin. Sometimes grain carts are also called chaser bins or chaser carts or something along those lines, right? That would not fit the name for mother bin, everyone. Because the mother bins are designed to just set alongside of a field, or like just inside the field somewhere. Somewhere where it can be accessed by the trucks typically. And the mother bins don't move once they're loaded typically. Or maybe if they do move, they don't have a whole lot in them. They are designed as essentially a buffer tank. And if you have a mother bin, you might still be running grain carts yet as well. So you'll be running the grain carts in addition to the mother bin. So the grain carts, or also chaser bins, I guess, typically around where I'm from, having their grain carts. Your grain carts will be unloading your combines. The grain carts will then most likely go and unload into the mother bin. Again, think of that mother bin like just basically a buffer tank between the grain carts and the trucks. And then the trucks will unload from the mother bin. That way the grain carts hopefully are not having to wait for the trucks. If the trucks are making trips and, maybe the one isn't quite back and quite quick enough, right? Well, you got the mother bin there acting as a extra storage space, essentially. I'm going to turn off the straw here, because, again, I have no plans on doing anything with straw here on this map, so no sense having straw turned on. Looks like another excellent yield here from the dark green I'm seeing there. Oh, and that does remind me that we actually did not roll this field. I think this might have been the only field we rolled. I was going to roll our soybean field, Evan. I don't remember what happened again, but I think I forgot. I ran out of time. Something, Evan. I don't remember why, but we did not get the soybean field rolled. We'll have to see once maybe next time around we can do some rolling on that field. Anyway, while we're harvesting, let's do a little shopping here. So if we're going to go look at the mother bins here, and I think those are the only ones I have. I don't believe... Oh, actually, you know what? I do have a modded one. I've got a Coolman mother bin. How much does this hold? Holds 5,249 bushels. Oh, got it. Oh, that's the same one. Okay, never mind. I think in the past, there used to be a Coolman mod pack for those. I think it actually came with a couple of grain carts and a couple of mother bins. I think it went up to like 200 or 250 or something like that. Looks like we only have the 150 here. And for some reason, I've got two of them. I don't know why, but... looks like they appear to both be identical. Oh, I see what it probably is. That one. Nope. Where I'm going here. One has the Lizard brand name. So for you console users out there, that one might be available for the console, maybe, if I had to guess. And then the other one actually has like the proper brand name on it. One of those scenarios where you have two different mods. One that's probably available for the console, or possibly just available on the official Farming Simulator mod hub. Possibly Giants won't let the official branded one on there. Usually that's not as much of an issue as far as I know of one. Usually it's more of the console that's where that issue comes in. There's definitely a few mods out there that are like that. I want either a brand name or another common reason as well. One is the PC version has a lot higher level of detail than what the console version has. There's been definitely a few mods like that here in Farming Simulator 22 as well, where the mod authors put a lot more detail into the PC version than the console version. Again, I'm just PCs typically tend to have a lot more horsepower than what the consoles do, so why not make use of it and make a little bit higher detailed mod, right? Okay, got a grain cart over here somewhere ready to go as well. Once I switch to the right map screen, then I can actually hop into the tractor. I don't know about you folks, I still find that to be like, how many different map screens do we need, everyone? Like, there's no way we can't just like combine that all into one. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to, but yeah, what do I know? What do I know, right, everyone? I figure once we get the mother bin out, we might have to invest in another tractor here as well. I will probably see once if we can pull it with our New Holland T9 700. But that is a dual-wheeled machine there. A little bit afraid that going to be sticking out way past the width of the mother bin there. We'll find out, I guess. So anyway, back to our grain carts here again, everyone. It looks like our choice is probably going to be pretty simple here. The Walkabout WMB 6000, I believe that is the largest one. Coolman holds a little bit less, and those are all the ones I have, so definitely going to go with the biggest one, everyone. Nothing else to really change on that. Actually, we can we do a license plate here? Type 2, I think, is actually the one I need, if I remember correctly. I don't typically do a whole lot with the license plates. I'm just kind of, whatever, but might as well, right? There we go. And we will buy that. And I seen the license plate there said Elm Creek on it, huh? I noticed with this particular mother bin, like, you can't even zoom in or out on the shop here. It's like, wow, that's interesting. Okay, well, I suppose we should probably go take care of that mother bin real quick here, man, before we continue on with our harvest here. So let's go grab, let's see if I can find it here. There it is, the T9 700. Mother bin should be, yep, right there it is. And this is currently our largest tractor here on the farm as well, the T9 700. The other smart tractor is a T9. I think that's a 645, if I remember correctly. Now, this tractor is going to be like probably a little bit wider than the mother bin. I'm not sure how that's going to work. We'll have to see what's up. We might have to look at maybe picking up other smart tracks or something like that. What kind of turning radius do we have on this thing here? Oh, all the wheels turn, so not absolutely horrendous, I guess. Yeah, that's not a turn I'm going to be able to make, though. We're just going to go out and around that. Might have to do some of this building here at some point. I think I placed it down a little bit too close to this field here. So in the future, it might have to move here a little bit. We'll see once. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to leave that park there. We'll see once maybe by the end of this episode we'll have something in it, hopefully. This truck, though, I'm going to take this truck away, though, because, again, we got the mother bin there, so. Truck, we'll go ahead and take that over to the other field here. Wonder if there's anything else we have to do as far as that mother bin. Do we have to change any settings? I should probably go check that. I got the cover open, but go back to the mother bin here, Matt, just to see what it says. Anything else we need to know about this thing here? Again, up until this point of it, I don't believe I've ever actually used any of these mother bins yet, so kind of curious to see how this is going to work out. Looks like that sign there is probably like supposed to swing out or something. Rear, front, probably the amount they're open, I presume. Oh, and you actually changed something there for, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Do we got to change anything on the tractor for like road mode versus field mode? Don't see anything in the tractor here options, so. Oh, yes, and that little sign does pop out. Okay. Looks like something that can be easily broken. I'm betting in real life, there's probably something you need to change. I'm just looking at this here too. Again, like I said, you got road mode and field mode there. Oh, can I not get in there to see it? There we go. Great, big, long, I presume, cross auger down along the bottom there. Wow. Hate to think what would happen if that one got plugged up on one. That probably would not be good. Okay, anyway, back to harvest oven. We'll see once how that works out here. Now, start engine, of course. I don't remember shutting it off, but, whatever, I guess. Great job, Giants. And just a reminder here, everyone, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, once you are subscribed, well, actually, I don't think you even have to be subscribed for this. If you like the video, give her a thumbs up. And also, if you'd like to join us in on the RDL and multiplayer servers, you're welcome to do that as well. RDL and multiplayer server information is down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. And for those who wonder what the rules are, I mean, the big one there, everyone just play nicely. And then we got some, silly rules like you plant it, you harvest it. That's right, I'm looking at you two that were planting sugar cane on the multiplayer server there. You know the rules, you plant it, you harvest it. Or for any wise guys, thinking they're going to plant some sugar beets or potatoes or what else we got? Ooh, poplin. Can't forget poplin. That's always a fun one. Up until this point, I haven't even tried any of the additional crop types from the premium DLC? I believe it was the premium DLC. Haven't those additional root crops yet? Haven't even tried them yet. Probably should at some point, one. I was considering, like, maybe in the future, maybe we should do, like, an all root crop based series. I'm just all root crops. Potatoes, sugar beets, what do we got? Carrots, and I forget what all the other different root crops are here again at this point, but might be something we'll have to do here in the future. Sounds dreadfully exciting, right? So yeah, what are the additional crop types here? Oh yeah, red beets, carrots, and parsnip. That's your 3 additional crop types. Well, it seems like a really small field here, but it sure is taking us a while to make our way all the way around this here. Really odd-shaped field, and that, yeah, the outside boundary takes a while to get around it. Oh, of course, combine shut off. Did the tractor shut off? Ooh. Funny how that works, isn't it, everyone? Got her right to the rev limit, everyone. 19 mile an hour. That's where she tops out, apparently. Oh, yeah. Annoying flickering screen. Reason why you don't drive in the cab of that particular tractor very often. And unload. No, no, why you no unload? Should be unloading. Now, yeah, combine shut off on us. Huh, funniest thing, I don't remember shutting that combine off again, do I? Yeah, I don't think so. Anyway, let's head over to the comment section here a moment of it while we're waiting to unload. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. Mason Farms was saying, everyone hated trigonometry back in school. I think it was the only one I enjoyed. It made sense to me. Expendables has done some really good trucks, haul grain in style. Those jagged edges along the road is where power poles should be. But the map author wanted to keep it plain for better FPS. Ah, okay. Like I said, I was kind of wondering, oh, where's the field? Oh, this one here. Field 383. Like, what's up with all these little spots along the edge? According to Mason Farms, they are power poles. That makes perfect sense. I did not think of that. And for Mason's there, Mount Alfred. According to Mason here, did not want to include it for better FPS, but I'm also betting F1, like the amount of time that it would take to add all the power poles, like, oh my goodness, I'm like, wow, right? I don't know you folks, I don't think I want to spend the next 3 years of my life adding power poles to this map, so. Again, just kind of chalk it up to one of the downsides here of playing on a map this large. TV2042 was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. And was also saying, when I buy a new field, I automatically line, plow, and cultivate. Yep, pretty much always a good idea. Whenever you buy a new field, kind of the 3 steps, probably, maybe not necessarily the plowing all the time, but for sure probably the lineman. And, yeah, I guess if you don't have any plant, I don't have to do fertilizer either, but for sure the lineman. And of course, if you buy a brand new field when it's already planted, then definitely make sure you check the fertilizer and the lime for that field. As I said before, fertilizer is the single biggest contributor to yields here in Farming Simulator. So if you don't do anything else, at least fertilize your field. You want better yields. Skip all the other options, Evan. Weeds and lime and what else would there be? Rolling, mulching, those all have a negative impact as far as yield goes, but their impact is far, far smaller than fertilizer. In fact, to give you a perspective on, actually, I think it's actually better than this, but one stage of fertilizer, keep in mind we are playing precision here, but let's just go back to base game, Evan. Base game, one stage of fertilizer is like better than all the other options put together. Like you can lime, plow, spray for weeds. Like I'm missing something, do something else. Oh yeah, mulching, rolling, I'm gonna do all those. And one application of fertilizer will still probably be better. Actually, yeah, I believe it will be better. Like right on the borderline, if I remember correctly. That's one option, or one operation essentially, compared to lime, plow, roll, mulch, spray. That's what, 5 operations? About a perfect spot to stop here, it looks like. Everyone? That pipe out. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, not quite. So close, Evan. Next comment here from Hetero. Good video. Hey, thank you very much for that as well. Northwest Mods and edit to make the John Deere trucks in Farm Sim. I've never seen a New Holland harvester. I've seen a Challenger harvester, 1 or 2 case harvesters, but most farms have John Deere and the older models. And also a class forage harvester. Ah, yes, class forage harvesters are fairly common around here. So yeah, very curious. Most folks said they've never really seen a New Holland harvester in action, and for my part as well, but I've only think I maybe seen it one time, and then I have seen a few of the older ones. But yeah, as far as the newer New Holland combines are concerned, I think I've never seen one in the field. So I don't know if our local New Holland dealer even has any combines for sale. At least as far as New Holland combines go, anyway. But I should rephrase that there. And then Challenger. So Challenger combines, Evan, are yellow and I guess black technically as well, right? But those are not New Holland. Those are actually cloths. Or essentially a cloth harvester as far as I know. There's a cloth or a fen. Challenger is, yeah, that's cloth combine, right? Yep. I had to think about that one there a minute. I was like, wait a minute, no, yes. Frost deck, I was saying, New Holland and Case were both bought by Fiat. New Holland was bought first, so I guess you could call them brothers. Chrysler is also owned by Fiat, which owns Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. Ain't that confusing? Yes, I know. Not so much maybe the Jeep part of it, because I think Jeeps are always pretty recognizable, right? But yeah, Dodge, Ram. Like, yeah. He was continuing to say here, I know someone that works at the C&H Steiger plant in Fargo, North Dakota, and evidently they get a discount on Chrysler. So any Jeep, Dodges, or Ram vehicles. Oh, who would want that junk? Oh, I agree with you there on that one, Frost Deca. Yeah, I don't know who would want that junk. I always know my mom would always tell me she used to work in car parts, that one. So back when she was working in car parts, they supplied car parts to the three big auto manufacturers. So Ford, GM, and Chrysler. And whenever they had problems with the parts, they just sent them to Chrysler, Evan, because Chrysler would take all the junk. GM and Ford would like, nah. We're not accepting that. So when in doubt, Evan, you know, if you had a problem with a part, they'd send it to Chrysler. Chrysler would just accept junk. Like, wow, okay. So my mom's like, yeah, that's why we never buy a Chrysler. Don't know if they're still that way or not, but this was, like I said, back when my mom was working, making car parts. She never liked Chrysler because of that, so. Anyway, I just looked over at the time. It looks like it is, unfortunately, time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time. Oh, you know what? Real quick, before I forget, Evan. Anything in our mother bin over here? Probably a little early for it, I bet. No, nothing yet. Oh, there's a combine stuck over there, though. Okay, well, I'll go fix that in a minute, Evan.